What's up, crew? Welcome back to the Homestead Challenge. We're on episode 9. And today, we are going to be fertilizing our fields. And hopefully, we can get through that fairly quickly. And then we need to start thinking about getting a weeder to weed the fields. And then we'll finish out by just double checking and seeing if there's any contracts to help us along the way for some money. So we're going to get started right away with the fertilizer. We're going to do all 3 fields. So we'll get in here and get started with that. And we're going to do the ups and downs first. So that means that we need to get up over here. Go ahead and get the GPS set up. And go from there. So looking here, we have the first line that we're going to do for the ups and downs is right here. So we're going to get the radio on, get the drone up.
Well, hey there, Sharon City.
And let you guys sit back and enjoy.
Happy 1:02 p.m. on this mild March afternoon. Sun's peeking in and out, temps sitting just right. And the fields are looking a whole lot less soggy than they were a week ago. Folks are out moving, hauling, checking equipment. You can tell spring's starting to wake up out there. If you're grabbing lunch, driving between fields, or just taking a breather in the cab, thanks for keeping us on your radio this afternoon. We've got plenty of music lined up to carry you through the rest of the day. Let's toss it back to the music. This next one's been a favorite lately around these parts. Keep those engines warm and your spirits higher. You're tuned in to 88.1 The Rooster, and this is Steel Wind Afternoon.
Cold air, quiet roads, steel wind afternoon, sky hanging low like a worn-out tune. Dust rolls across the old fence line, feels like the world paused right on time. The hum of the engine cuts through the gray, another long hour fades away. And in the quiet of the metal and breeze, I find a little bit of peace. Ride the wind, hold the line, still wind afternoon, where the work sings its own kind of tune. I keep moving field after field, heart made of iron, hands on the wheel. There's a calm in the roar, a truth in the grind, a moment to breathe, a clearing of mind. Yeah, I'm chasing daylight too soon in this steel wind afternoon. Thoughts that drift, shadows stretch long across the land. Sun's hold slipping like sand through a hand. The wind whispers stories I've yet to write, blowing old worries out of sight. Every pass I make settles my soul, every turn carves out a little more control. And somewhere between the diesel and sky, I remember why I try. Ride the wind, hold the line, still wind afternoon, where the work sings its own kind of tune. I keep moving field after field, heart made of iron, hands on the wheel. There's a calm in the roar, a truth in the grind, a moment to breathe, a clearing of mind. Yeah, I'm chasing daylight too soon in this steel wind afternoon. Let the wind carry it away, let the cold air take the weight I've carried, let the steel wind strip the fears I've buried. Sometimes life hits harder than stone, but out here I don't feel alone. The wind blows wild, the engine stays true, feels like it knows what I'm going through. And I ride on steady and slow, where the quiet ocean, still wind afternoon. Working through the haze and the fading blue. And I keep driving till the daylight's done, till the sky gives a night to the setting sun. 'Cause the strength in the simple, hope in the tune of a long, cold, steel wind afternoon. How long ride on the wind, yeah. The steel wind's humming low, telling me just where to go, and I'll follow that whispering tune through the steel wind afternoon.
Alright, well, we got all the fields fertilized, and I shouldn't have jumped out of that yet. We've got 970 liters of fertilizer left, so we're going to go ahead and empty that. Out. And we're going to take that, it's right over here, put it back up. It only took us about 18 minutes or so to get all of that done. Doesn't look like it's, oh yeah, I guess we can clean up real quick. There is a little bit of dirt on it, so we'll clean that up. And then we're going to take it right back over to where we were. Now, last time I was just able to drive through, but now we have that cedar there. So we're going to have to back this up this way. Alright. So, let's get this over here. Put it back up over by the trailer, because we're done with it for now. And since it's still fairly early on in the day, we're gonna head up to the store and potentially see if there's a weeder that we can get, because I know that we're gonna have to weed our fields, and go from there. So we come up here and we look. It doesn't say that it needs to be weeded, but just to be safe, I want to go ahead and do that and get it weeded. So we're going to head up to the store and see if we can get a good deal on a weeder. So I will catch you guys up at the dealership. Alright, we're getting back up to the dealership now. And we're going to park right up over here. We're going to run in and talk to Cole. So within our price range, this is the only one that Cole has. It's 6,500, and it only requires 60 horsepower, which we have. It's 6 meters, so it's larger than any other piece of equipment that we have other than the fertilized spreader. So I'm going to go ahead and get it, and it's going to take us down to 10,000. But I feel that it's important that we have it because we do have weeds turned on, and it'll only be a matter of time before weeds start coming up at our place on our fields. So we need to weed them and make sure that they're covered, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and purchase that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick it up. And since it is a little bit later on in the afternoon, we'll go ahead and stop off at the billboard, since it's going to be on the way home, just in case, and check and see if there's any contracts that we can do. Now, this weeder won't let us do, like, say, those hoeing contracts, because those are large weeds. So, it's not like getting this will potentially give us... Well, it could if there's weeding contracts, but if the contracts are the same as what they were before... What's going on here? Alright. If the contracts are the same as what they were before, then it's not going to add any additional contracts for us. But my thought process is, last time we checked, it was earlier in the morning, so earlier on in this month. So let's see if we can't potentially have some new ones that have popped up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head up over there and see what they have available. So I will meet you guys up at the bulletin board. Alright, so we made it up to the bulletin board. Let's go ahead and get out and take a look and see what they got. Alright, so we've got the hoeing contract, still the stone pick, weeding. We can do these. 13,947 and 51,420. Oh, that's super tempting. 10 hours, 10 and a half hours to complete those. Plus getting our own fields in. Our fields are little compared to those. Like that one is a 57.76 acres. And that one is 15.67 acres. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to accept both of those contracts. And we will do field 1 on camera. We'll just go do it right now and get it done and over with. That way we can kind of gauge how long it's going to take and see if we got ourselves in trouble on that big one. I just don't want to take the opportunity if we get through it fairly quickly and then that 51,000 job gets picked up by somebody else. So we're going to go do the 13,947 one, see how long that takes us to do. And we'll do that one on camera. And then if nothing else, I'll do the large one off camera. But field 1. Now where is field 1 at? So it's the one on the other side of the animal dealer, up near our place. So we can just drive right by home. And let's head up there and start this one. So I'll see you guys up at the field. Alright, so the field's right there in front of us. To our right. So let's go and get across. And it's this field right here. So let's go ahead and set up GPS. 2 headlands. Yeah, I think that'll work for 2 headlands. Alright, let's see how many lines it's going to put on the field. Yeah, it ain't too bad. It shouldn't take us too long. So let's go ahead and unfold it. Cool. And get lined up here. And we'll get the radio on, get the drone up,
Sharon City,
let you guys sit back and enjoy.
The later part of the afternoon, and the day's grind is still going strong out there. Whether you're finishing chores, hauling feed, or making one last pass on the field before calling it a day, thanks for keeping 88.1 The Rooster in the cab with you. Before we spin the next track, let's check in once more with our buddy HK over on the Harvesting King YouTube channel. we're still sitting at 263 subscribers. No new faces today, but hey, that's just how the ride goes sometimes. We're still pushing for that 300 subscriber goal by the end of the year. Slow and steady. And here's the number that always gets folks' attention. 49% of you tuning in aren't subscribed yet. So if you've been enjoying the Homestead Challenge, the storylines, the farm builds, the grind, the good days, the rough days, go ahead and do HK a solid and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and it really helps keep that momentum rolling down the field. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Coming up next, a little tune to get you through the rest of your afternoon. This is Dust Trails and Daydreams.
Dust trails rising in the rearview light. Sun yawns slow on the edge of the night. The coffee's warm and the engine's cold, but the road wakes up with stories untold. Every mile kicks up a memory, floating soft on the breeze. Some days I chase the future, some days it feels like it chases me. Dust trails and daydreams, rolling through the spaces in between, where the past rides shotgun and the future's still unseen. Out here I find the answers in the hum of old machines. Yeah, I'm living life somewhere between dust trails and daydreams. Fields stretch wide like an open book. Life writes chapters everywhere I look. Some pages hurt, some pages heal, some remind me what's real. And in the whisper of the wind, I hear echoes of plans I made. Dreams I let go, dreams I still chase, dreams I've only half portrayed. Dust trails and daydreams, rolling through the spaces in between, where the past rides shotgun and the future still unseen. Out here I find the answers in the hum of old machines. Yeah, I'm living life somewhere between dust trails and daydreams. Maybe life ain't meant to be perfect, maybe it's meant to be true. Maybe the things I thought I'd lost are just waiting somewhere new. So I'll keep driving down this old dirt path, let the daylight guide my way. Cause even if I don't know where I'm headed, I'm stronger than yesterday. Dust trails and daydreams carry me through everything unseen, where the heart finds comfort in the quiet in between. And no matter where I'm going, I'll keep trusting what life brings, living wild, living free, in dust trails and daydreams. Yeah, dust trails and daydreams are where I find my peace. Just a wandering soul on the whisper of a breeze.
This hour on 88.1 The Rooster is brought to you by Cole's John Deere Dealership, your hometown stop for the green machines that keep America growing. Whether you're planting your first acre or managing a full-size operation, Cole's has the iron you need: dependable tractors, precision planters, rugged rollers, and the parts to keep them running. Stop by today and talk with Cole himself. No pressure, no nonsense. Just honest deals and equipment that works as hard as you do. Cole's John Deere Dealership. Quality, service, green you can trust.
All right, folks, that's all the airways for today here on 88.1 The Rooster. I've had a blast bringing you the latest updates and keeping you in the loop with farm news and weather. But before I let you go, you have to hear this. our #1 hit of the week that's topping the charts across the heartland. It's none other than Golden Fields Forever. Make sure you give it a spin while you wrap up your workday or fire up that tractor tomorrow morning. This is Colt Ramsey signing off. Keep those engines running and those spirits high.
keep on rolling in our golden fields forever.
Alright, so we finished this field. It took us right at an hour to do that field. Now this other field, that was the $50,000 contract, is about 3 times that field. So that one was about 15 acres, the other one's 50 plus acres. So it's going to take us at least 3 hours to do that field. So that's going to be fun to do. So we're just going to get up to that field. It's right over here, right across the street from the, diagonally across the street from the animal dealer. And that's where we're going to end this episode. And I'm going to do that one off camera. And I'm going to go ahead and weed our 3 fields back at the homestead too. So it's going to be a long night for me tonight. see, 3 hours from now, that's going to be 7 o'clock. And then our other field shouldn't take longer than an hour for all 3 of them. So it's going to be 8:30, 9 o'clock before I clean up the tractor and put the stuff away. So I'm not going to make you guys worry about coming in and watching and trying to see through the dark. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this build. And for that, that's going to end this episode. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And if you're new to the channel and you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to the channel. And click that notification bell if you want to be notified of videos just like this one when they come out. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.